to episode 95 of Series 5 of Master League Story Mode. So, although we do have technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games remaining in the league, I just feel under pressure in these 2 games today, specifically the first game against Aston Villa. Although they set 19th in the league with only 6 wins this season, would be a loss or even a draw to a team like this that would be the cruelest way to finish this season for Marcelo Bielsa. We're doing a Spurs, we're putting the pressure on, and are we going to continue to do a Spurs and have that pressure mean absolutely nothing to Manchester City, who are 5 points ahead of us still. We beat them in the FA Cup, we're through to an FA Cup final, we've got that to look forward to in the final episode of this series. But before then, can we find ourselves in a position to be fighting for the title on the final day? That's the dream. That is the dream, and we need to, we're going to need to beat Chelsea, decide who we will be meeting in the FA Cup final. First of all, we invite the villains to Anfield. Let's go and take a look. This is huge. Absolutely huge. I noticed we're up to 90 team spirit. I think that might be the first time that we've cracked 90 with the side as it is. But we've got a few players that we need to take out today. Oh, and the Ox is on a downward as well. What can we do here? Some poor form really all round. We might actually have to delve into the reserves here. Bring in Lallana as a midfield option off the bench. No real replacements for him. What I think we can do here is a little bit of tweaking. We can start Matip on a sideways or Diop on a downward. We'll go with Matip. And then Savic's position, or we could start Mateta and play either Dybala or Salah there. I think that's probably the smart move. And we're going to try Paulo in attacking midfield. Works for me. It's going to be odd seeing him drop back into, well, not quite central midfield. Pavard isn't the best defensive midfielder, but he's got all the attributes to play there. Jean-Philippe Mateta, as we know, absolute legend of this Liverpool side. We brought him in, he's done bits, it's what we asked of him. And we're up against the weirdest formation Aston Villa side. That is very odd. 5 at the back, 4 tightly packed, 2 attacking mids. Jonathan Kujia as a striker, and then a second striker in there as well. Don't know what to expect from this. As I said, this one has got me full of nerves. Full of, this isn't good. I feel like there could be a banana skin here. It's very hot where I am. I'm stressed, my hands are sweating. We need to concentrate, let's do this. So what was it, 5 games remaining, 5 wins from a possible 5. Well, we do have Arsenal and Chelsea to go up against. Maybe straight wins all the way to the end of the season might be a little bit too much to ask. We just want to win 1 when City don't and just be right on their tails. That's what we need. We obviously dented their confidence a little bit in the FA Cup semi-final. They only managed to beat Stoke City in the last episode by 1 goal just to keep that 5-point lead. But we're there, we're the team in form, they better be worried. Salah inside of Jack Grealish. Whips a ball wide to Sadio Mane, that's beautiful. Now Dybala, playing in the attacking mid-role for the first time, finds Sadio Mane. He's got JP Mateta at the near post. Nearly finds him. Fabinho looks to keep it alive, but it'll come all the way out to Trent. Into Dybala. Oh, looks to take a touch. Will he get another go at it? No, he won't. Oh, it's offside, surely. Surely offside. Massively offside. He's not offside. Wow. It's going to be very interesting to see that again. VAR needed there, surely. Let's take a look. Oh, who's that? Who's that baldy? It's not Alan Hutton, is it? He's not still playing for Villa. Whoever that is, the right back playing Salah on. And that is very unlucky. From there, it looks miles offside. Well, I suppose it's I don't know. We scored it anyway. Dybala into Mateta, edge of the box. Smart ball into Fabinho, steps away, hits it well. And we've moved him slightly further forward today, but the captain can pretty much play anywhere on the pitch. He has been Mr. Dependable for us. It's why Bielsa handed him the armband, and he's certainly repaid Marcelo Bielsa's faith and asked to do a job slightly further forward today, I think against Villa and against the likes of Alan Hutton. Fabinho said, Portuguese, I don't know. He said yes, essentially. And there we are. It's been very easy so far. This is exactly what we needed. This is not the banana skin so far we thought it would be. Well, that's a very good ball. El Ghazi now. Oh, Matip doesn't do enough. Jesus Christ, right. Did someone say banana skin? Did someone say banana skin? How has that happened? Ridiculous ball over the top. Matip did the right thing, went with the runner, but Kajia just, well, I mean, Matip misjudged it. Bernardo misjudged the through ball in the first place. And straight away we've allowed him a goal back. That's not in the script here. Oh, lovely ball over the top in Kajia. We'll take it down. Oh, fucking, oh, he's put it wide. Kajia with a huge chance there, and we're starting to just take our foot off the gas here. And that's a lovely ball from Grealish, to be fair. And one-on-one here, Alisson made himself big. We could have been caught out there. We certainly cannot allow him to score a second in this first half. Oh, Fabinho's won it back. And he'll step away from Evans, edge of the box. Fabinho will hit one. Oh, and it nearly squirms in. Fabinho looking excellent today. He certainly could have done a good job for us in that central midfield role. Pavard sprays a ball out, as he loves to do, and that's a great ball in. Mo Salah finding Fabinho. He's been in good form in this game so far. Salah now with Mateta to look for in the box. That's good defending. Grealish holds off Trent. Trent does well to get a foot in, but the danger's still not cleared here. As Aston Villa certainly coming back at us. We will get it away here. Half time nearly upon us. Will we have one final break in us here? Red shirts bombing on. Mo Salah into Dybala. Mateta, little flick into Mo Salah. Oh, he's away from his man. Slips it in. JP. Oh, could have killed it there. Surely would have killed the game. It's a blistering counter-attack. Liverpool trademark there. But yeah, we've not been able to kill this one off. And we gave Villa quite a few chances there. I mean, they only had one shot on target. They'll certainly feel like they could have gone in. Level here, and that's not what we need. Come on, let's step it up. We only need to step up half a level, I'd say, and we can kill this one off early doors. Sessegnon, big header. And now Mateta into Mane. We'll find Fabinho, plays it back into Jean-Philippe. Ball across the box, looking for Salah. Oh, it's uncharacteristically unselfish stuff there from JP, who's a goal scorer by trade. Salah, Mateta, Fabinho, that's neat. Now Mo Salah inside of Tuanzebe. Salah looks to curl. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unfortunate for Villa. They've put up a good fight, to be fair to them. But Salah has been gifted with 2 goals today. I mean, the first, a gifted opportunity. This one, he created the space inside of Tuanzebe. Couldn't deal with him. Was it going in? Who knows? It was headed in by, I don't know who that is, Long maybe. And that should be us done here. We can make substitutions, try and bring the form back up of some of our key players we've had to leave out today. And just move into the Chelsea game. Looking strong. All over the top looking for El Ghazi. Oh, Pavard! Pavard! What are you doing? For fuck's sake! Benjamin Pavard there had neither the pace nor the power. Pretty much shoulder to shoulder with El Ghazi. You've got to do so much better there. And you've got to then at least put him off his shot. Seemed to give up there. We've allowed him another goal in this. Let's not do this. Dybala, lovely touch into Fabinho. Mateta will lay it off to Paulo Dybala. Oh, steps away. Inside to Mateta. Will he get his goal today? No, he won't. Great goalkeeping there. Trent back into Salah. Oh, can't quite find Fabinho. We're into the dying embers of this one. Pavard out to Salah. We just need to keep the ball here. Don't need to try anything stupid. We need the win more than anything else. We'll gladly accept these 3 points. Bloody hell. Okay, we'll take the 3 points, thank you. Gave them 2 goals. 2, okay, decent goals, I suppose. But we get the 3 points, that's what counts. I guess at this point, building up that goal difference to anything close to City's pretty much out of the window. Dybala doesn't work as an attacking mid, I think we can agree with that. And Salah, well, took his goals well when presented with them. Fine. Matip as well, not sure. Actually, rating says okay. He struggled though against the big centre forward. Fabinho, excellent. Big fan of him in any position at any time. So there we have it. How did Manchester City do? Oh, Tottenham, come on. You were one of our last big hopes. We thought that could be the game. Leeds drawing 2-2 with Bournemouth. But the gap remains 5. That's pretty big, isn't it? It's pretty big. Ugh. Well, anyway, this will be a lovely little dress rehearsal now for the FA Cup final. We go to the Bridge. We need to do well here. We need to put down a marker and also just feel them out for the final. What are we up against? What tactics are they playing? Who's the danger man? Oh, Timo Werner and Eden Hazard. They're the danger men. And ex-Liverpool boy James Milner anchoring the midfield. No Egi Milanovic, mercifully. If he was out on the right there with Werner and Hazard, we would be in some terrible trouble. But as it is, he's not. Dybala on a downward arrow. Mateta had chances in that game. He was okay, actually. But I think we're going to keep it as it is, but knowing that we do have the option of the big lad. The Ox on a blue is tempting, but I do like this side. Dybala hasn't really failed me. Pavard. Oh, up against Werner. Has he got what we need there? Is Diop the better option? Pavard is on a green arrow. That could be an error. A big mistake from Pavard. Will be a clear bit of mismanagement from Bielsa. Does have Diop in the wings, but we'll go with it as it is. So here we are at the bridge. The season's so nearly over. We know we've got to play Chelsea and beat Chelsea twice. And this is a very good Chelsea side. Often teams like Chelsea can be decimated in Master League, can lose their best players, but they've added in Werner, who is a clear improvement. The Drinkwater, Milner, Van Ginkel midfield. We could have some joy there. Let's find out. Oh, Ryan straight away saying Pedro, I'm not to be messed with. And then he'll turn excellent defence into attack. Ryan Sessegnon powering down this left-hand side. Ball inside to Milinkovic-Savic is a good one. Oh, Christensen does well. Oh, nice ball over the top looking for Eden Hazard, and he'll get to that ahead of Bernardo, but Bernardo makes good ground. Oh, maybe enough to make the opportunity difficult for Eden Hazard, but he still got off a rasping left-footed shot, forcing Alisson into the first proper save of the game, nearly 15 minutes in. It was a big save. Felipe Luis will whip this in. Oof, Trent heads away. Played out neatly to Luis again. Oh, inside now. Eden Hazard, another big save. We've not had to see too much of him in recent games. But Alisson there with two world-class saves to save our blushes early on here. Bernardo sees Mane in a bit of space, and Sessegnon, that's not the ball we wanted. Little work here, and Sadio Mane now away from Dave. Into the box. We look to float one in. Dybala's there with Christensen, who's been excellent so far. It's not cleared. Keita back into Savic. Scored the crucial goal against City, and he will turn into space here. And that is a great goal from 21 Savic. I mean, I feel bad for actually doubting him, but he has come into his own second part of the season. He has been excellent, contributed some really important goals and assists. And yeah, that's where he works well. Back to goal, he's got the strength, but also the quick feet and also the finishing. I'm going to stick with my earlier prediction that he's actually my perfect sort of attacking midfielder. He's got all the strengths of a centre-forward, but the mind of a number 10. And there we go. Well, possibly slightly against the run of play. But we're ahead here. Oh, and Pavard. Lovely intervention, and Savic can move this into Mo Salah. Do we have a chance to double our lead here? Salah will curl beautifully. That is not the position you want him in. That is an almost exact copy of the goal he scored against Arsenal at the, well, not exact, but from exactly the same position. Just the pace to get away from the defenders who didn't even have a chance. He didn't even need to cut back in as soon as he was into the box. Just shapes it with the left. And yeah, a thoroughly nice guy, Mo Salah. I do like him in real life, despite the fact, as an Arsenal fan, he always embarrasses us. But yeah, this is exactly what he did against Arsenal. Didn't need the options in the middle. Didn't need to dummy. Just great finishing. Oh, good ball. Looking for Pedro. Bernardo across. Pedro stands his ground well. That's a clever ball. Sessegnon across to meet him. Can't get it clear though. Milner on the turn. Oh, Sessegnon. Get it away. No, made a mistake there. Big mistake. But we're let off. Oh, Pedro's found a bit of space here. Pavard's going to have to come across. It's plenty of red shirts back. It's fallen kindly to Werner. Half-time nearly upon us now. Oh, Pavard. Yes. Rugged. That's what we needed. We keep the 2-goal advantage. 2 goals within 2 minutes. We ripped them apart. We took them off guard. Chelsea started strongly at home. But we were clinical when we needed to be. Let's keep this going. Maybe Keita now. Back out to Mo Salah. He's got Milinkovic-Savic at the far post there with Dave. Not only as far as Trent. Oh, what a ball. Sessegnon, Dybala, Savic. Oh, that's insane. That's an insane goal. Absolutely beautiful. Marcelo Bielsa will be a huge fan of that. The crossfield ball from Trent. That is exactly what Marcelo Bielsa wants to see. The wing-back tucking inside, playmaking, the overload, switching play. Again, the overload, and then quick passing, incisive stuff. Savic into Dybala. Good finish. That's probably my favourite goal he scored with Liverpool. Maybe in this series, actually, as a whole. It's just everything that Bielsa loves. All distilled, and good finishing from an Argentinian as well. I'm sure he's happy to see that. And that is the third goal. Surely that kills their confidence now for the FA Cup final. Oh, that's nice though. Werner through here. Pavard does well, but not enough. Why do we always fucking concede after scoring? Well, they've just found their confidence again. Shit. I mean, we are going to have to be wary of Timo Werner. Insane striker. It's a good 1-2 here. Pavard just a little slow on the uptake. Almost did enough. Would Diop have done enough there? I don't know. We should still be okay in this one, but let's not count any chickens. Bernardo this time taking no risks. And a big clearance to Dybala, but what a ball that is. And now Savic can play through Mo Salah. That's not a good ball. But Salah still now will be able to drive inside of Romagnoli. No, good defending. Stood his ground. Knew exactly what was the plan there. Still Savic. Savic taking his time. Sessegnon, lovely turn into Milinkovic. Savic sweeps it home. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. We just bided our time there. And it's Sessegnon into Savic. I think Sessegnon is known as the wizard of the pitch, and that had a hint of magic to it. Let's take another look here. Savic, calm under pressure. Plays the ball back out. Sessegnon waiting. Lovely ball. And that is a great finish. 21 Savic. Savic into Dybala. Back into Milinkovic, Savic. With Dybala again. Christensen's been excellent. Oh, that's awful. And Savic will have a go. Test him there. Didn't need any invitation to hit that one. So the Ox and Mateta on now, just to try and pile on the misery with some fresh legs. Can we make this a really embarrassing score for them? Sessegnon will fancy a go here, edge of the box. He'll wind up here. Ooh, came off a few bodies. Sessegnon with Willian. Willian gets to it ahead of him, puts a dangerous ball in, but Trent will be there to pick that up with ease. And now the Ox to Salah. Ball back inside to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oh, Christensen's made a mistake. Oh, we've made a mistake there. Mateta's offside. No, he's not. Sweaty as fuck, but we'll take it. The two substitutes combine, and that surely is going to ruin Chelsea's confidence for the FA Cup final. The two substitutes coming on and sweating home a goal. Christensen's been excellent today, cutting everything out. But number 23 into the Ox, and we're done here. Thank you very much. Oh, Savic, that's neat. Oh, lovely work. We're just ripping him apart here. Just ripping him apart. The Ox goes across goal. Fancied a little bit of his own. Couldn't find the finish. Good ball there into Willian. Oh, for fuck's sake. What? Oh, why? Why? Anyway, it doesn't matter. The game is won. I mean, it's annoying. It is annoying to give away a 92nd minute goal. Of all the confidence we've taken away, that would have just given them an extra 2%. We really pounded them though, and that was not exactly how I expected that to go. But in my wildest dreams, it probably would have been. We beat them convincingly at their place. Next time we see him, hopefully we'll be beating them in the FA Cup final. Savic was insane. Big game from him. Big game from everyone. Excellent performances all round. Very pleased. Oh, Manchester City beating Leeds 4-2. Of course, I forgot. This was the episode where it was going to fall apart for City. Spurs and then Leeds in quick succession. Marcelo Bielsa's team put up a good fight. 2 goals at the Etihad. But it wasn't enough. And that surely is the nail in the coffin now for us. City have put together a great run. You've got to hand it to them. We've just not got enough points on them earlier in the season. Oh, look at that. Leeds slipping down and now level on points with Chelsea. Unsurprisingly, they've taken a dip. I mean, we only took away Bernardo and Sessegnon from them. but maybe Marcelo Bielsa. That was the big problem, wasn't it? So there we are, a very successful April. Not a huge amount to report in 3 games, except for handing Chelsea a lovely spanking there. Dybala, 3 goals, 6 shots. Salah, 3 goals, 4 shots. We have certainly been productive. And there we are, Team of the Month. Shows just how good we've been dominating it. I don't think we've ever had that many players in the Team of the Month. I'm not going to say Chamberlain has barely played. Barely played. Anyway, so nice long rest now before we invite Stoke to Anfield. And then, well, we're into May. We're into the FA Cup final. And yeah, that's the aim now. That is it. That's pretty much all we've got left. How many games are there? 1, 2, 3 games left in the league. We're 5 points behind, and they are playing Man United. Oof, that's maybe, you know, the derby could affect them. And then Huddersfield at Huddersfield Town. That's a win. So conceivably, we could have dropped 3 points. And then on the final day of the season, City are playing Everton. Possible. It's unlikely though, isn't it? FA Cup is the one for us, which I will be absolutely happy with. And on the strength of that game against Chelsea, we've got a good chance. I'll see you in a bit.